Now, the main reason I actually wanted to go through with this tonight is, guess what? They have new champions on the main patch. If you're at level 5 anything, there will be... basically, there's a new champion for each of these. I have kept myself unspoiled. I know a little bit about the new Hellhorned champion. That's it. I know next to nothing else. And buffet can be... This unit can be eaten? Okay. Sure. Why not? And then you get the ability to just start reforming right away. I'll leave the secondary clan as completely random, but I wish to see what Scorpion Lady is like. Do I really want to do Covenant 13? No. Let's go with Covenant 5. And we'll just see what it is like. I want to win one and see a little bit of what's going on. There's also a new front-loaded boss, or at least more bosses, I believe? I don't know. This is the first time I've also met Talos. I don't know if Daedalus is still here or not. Alright, so we start off with Imps, Rage Serum, which is new, and Packed Morsels, which is not, and we have Umbra. Fantastic. What are your artifacts? Honestly, Dazed doesn't seem like a horrible idea. Given that, I don't think they're actually any good combat spells. And you, what can I give you? Oh god, there's now even more stuff for me to just memorize. Shard Tail Queen. Resolve, add a Queen's Impling to your hand. Imp units cost -1 on that floor. Action. Start of the unit's turn. Kill all imp units, deal 20 damage per imp to enemy units on the same floor. Yes. No. Imp Parade is just better, in my opinion, than action, because my imps are sacrificial lambs through and through. So let's go. Salutations, Zarok. We have returned to honor, glory, and a nightmare. Mark of Invasion, because, you know, I've done enough high-level stuff. I should be decent at this. Alright, what do I do here? Well, Arg. Arg. I should give you Rage, because I have terrible desire to kill this man directly here. You have Slay triggers, so the morsels don't matter as much. I actually want to just give a combat morsel here. Cut you down, you can escape. We'll double up on this, kill you guys off, and the damage shield morsel can actually join in and grant you some damage shield. Why not? All hail combat, really? Okay, no, well, I can deal with you. That's not a problem. I need to deal with the guys up here. I can't put another train steward up, so... You deal 1 point of damage, that's fine. Pop, pop. You will... I would love to put a train steward up, but that's not going to work. I'm actually going to just Rage Serum to gut you instantly. But it doesn't actually get rid of the problem, because you're 1 damage shy. Because of course you are. Last stop. You can be another sacrificial lamb. Kill 1. Next one dies and deals only a minute amount of damage. And then, oh god, Shade's splitting me in two. And we will... Not enough embers. There is not enough embers. Well, there will be enough embers when we're done with this. And then, as always, a pop pop. We will bring out some morsels to be consumed. You're going to take lifesteal, and you're going to take damage. There's no reason not to. You will take damage, and we will also pop up these two morsels too, just to have something else thrown into the mix. And because there's no reason not to, we'll just kill you. Good lord, these imps are adorable! Meep meep! I wish I could hit the guy in the back, but I can't. What do we get? Pretty awful, all things considered. Yeah, no, I'm actually just going to give you up here, because everything else is kind of worthless. Pop, pop. Yeah, rage is fine. It won't kill, but it'll put you so arbitrarily close that you might as well die. And I don't need to give anything else. I wish I could get a consistent schedule going. But it's also still the start of the school year, and that's not going to go away for... what is it? Next week I have my first batch of assignments. Actually, wait. Dead. Dead by Chew Toy. Next week I have my first batch of assignments, and I need to have a bunch of stuff done by the end of this week. Pain and misery. All this is garbage, get out of here. Do I want to take another packed morsel? Answer, no, but at the same time it's funny, so I'm going to do it. We're at rank 5. Let me move my microphone a little bit closer so I can lean back when I so choose. Because sitting here, hunched over a little bit, isn't awful, but I'd like to have a better shot at what I'm looking at. So, I don't have any good units. But I kind of want a gun for Hellhorned, because there's one I know I want to try, and it's not either of these. So we're going to go to the Merchant of Magic, go for double stack, realize nothing here is actually useful with double stack, go to Emberstone, and get to work on getting the best Shade Splitter. And ditch Train Stewards, because Lord knows I don't need you. Hey, would you look at that. The best possible variation of Shade Splitter. You know what, I'll even double up on it so I can cast everything else. You'll love to see it. Everything costs nothing. So, my sheer disappointment today... I don't care about spikes. My sheer disappointment today... I had learned that Halloween candy has already started, so I decided to pick up some abominations. It's the Archer. I still can't touch the Archer even if I want to. Maybe this isn't a great plan. Rubble Morsel is bad. Incant triggers. Right. Oh well. Pop. I'll let you die off instead. You'll take harm. You'll be harmed. Pop the morsels. Ah, you deal damage. That's right. Well, not my problem. Not anymore. All of you up here. There's only one spot that you can get away with it. I can pop you. I should pop you. Do I care about fledgling imps? Yes, I do. So, over here, rage within you that can only be defeated with the subjugation of the unclean. Kill you off so that there's no harm that reaches the top. Well, packed morsels give a damage shield to the front facing and armor to the frontmost facing. And I'll kill you off, but that's alright. We work in mysterious ways. This isn't fine. because spikes are lethal to morsels, as we all know, but I can't avoid it. Anyway, back to my original subject, when I wasn't pointlessly rambling everywhere. So the Halloween candy I picked up that was an abomination against God and all that is holy is Sour Candy Corn by Trolley. It's not good at all. I don't know why I picked it up. Apparently I just like abominations. Ah, the Chew Toys win. We are going to pop every morsel under the sun, start feeding them all to someone who desperately needs it, and then cry, because I know we actually can fit one more. And while I would love to put damage shield up, that's not something I can do, really. Ah yes, sweeping my mortal enemy. Terrible rage inside you that you can only fill with the subjugation of the unclean. Do you give it anything good? Oh, no, because you attack. Ooh la la. We'll see how quickly you die. I'm going to be finishing off a bowl of this abomination, so I can get it out of my room before too long. All things considered, I should probably think about picking up an Umbra unit, but I really want to lean heavily into Imps. But I don't think that's going to be possible. But here's to hoping. We'll give it a try. I'll try an Alpha Fiend. I was hoping to get like a Transcend Imp or something similar, but you know what? Those are epics. There's no guarantee. What do we get from here? Oh, no. Is there anything I would want? Earnestly? Oh, they've added Seraph. Oh, no. We're not copying cards, but gaining strength for every unit I summon with a heavy summon-based setup? Seraph, why do you gotta do this to me? Well, the Alpha Fiend is gonna gain this, because I said so. We're gonna re-roll, and there is nothing else we could possibly give, so that was just a waste of money. Talos! Oh, she's cute. Anyway. Architect of the Exodus attacks blindly and gains more protection with each unit she slays. Enemies to enter with Rage 2. Talos attacks every turn, gains armor and slay. Or onslay. She is huge. Right. Alrighty then. Well, that's interesting. Let us... I think I can Alpha Fiend a Strike Trigger? Okay, so you do actually just lose health. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I just didn't believe it. You dying will get you more. I'll put the extras up here. Of course, as soon as I start trying to take these candies, I immediately start choking on them. So I guess I should stop. We will make the biggest imp. I despise your slay trigger, and I don't understand it. The imp will live, and by live I mean die. It shouldn't live no matter what we do. Alright, we'll pop up your rage. Pop you. And then start Shade Splittering and see what we get. Lifesteal will definitely go on the top one, because I don't think the bottom one's going to matter. And we'll toss up double attack triggers. I'm probably going to give a lot of armor to Talos, just because of how offensively I place my Implings. Excuse me? Ah, sweet. So the lifesteal goes off, you gain more attack power, I guess. You die, there's only one who attacks. I should dump a fledgling imp. No, what I should do is put the Queen's Impling here. Let the Chew Toy get eaten alive. Shade Splitter, and we're only gaining energy, so everything else doesn't matter. Terrible rage that can only be fulfilled by the subjugation of the unclean. Talk about me being hopeful. Does she attack first? I haven't been paying attention. I don't know. Okay, so it is one of them who attacks first. So it'd be my best interest to sacrifice something in front. Well, no, it doesn't matter. I want one to die, I can easily make it two. So none of those actually matter in the long run. Energy gets consumed. I could put a damage shield up, and I will put a damage shield up here. You can take this type of morsel. We'll keep just enraging you, and we'll even clear the whole field. How's about that? I would love to pop, but that'll just give you more armor, and I'm not about that life. Well, I guess we're going to make another train steward over here. And just try to feed all the excess to it. On the upside, it actually does something on its next turn. Popping you doesn't do anything, and that's the problem. But I think this will ultimately deal more damage than I'll lose. So my champion's dead, but the champion still reigns supreme. What do we get? You deal 13. Ultimately, I think that kind of means that all of these suck. Wow. That's impressive. Alright, you know what? Take one of these to get eaten. You can eat as well. I don't need to put anything else down here because I'm just going to lose it all anyway. Oh, she doesn't get her slay triggers at this point. No, she's dead, but that's good to know in the future. Morning, Zenis. Welcome. It's a very late night stream. Did she just fade away? I wasn't paying attention. Regardless, here I am once again. Reinforces something new. But not what I want. Trample is interesting, but also not what I want. Wretch is funny. And I know what I'm going to do with it. I don't need a deranged brute. None of these are particularly good. I've already got my other one. Light of Seraph. Let's go. Alright, well, that's good to know. I didn't know that Reinforce existed. In complete honesty, I didn't know it existed. Anyway, Unstable Vortex. Leave. Leave. You're both garbage. Remember this. I want Transcend Imp. Abandoned and Tumbrel. Add a common or uncommon morsel to hand. Grant +4 stacks of armor each time as it applied to friendly units. We don't apply armor, so Abandoned and Tumbrel has some marginal use. Alright, resolve, add a fledgling imp to your hand. Don't we have that already? Oh wait, what is a fledgling imp? Oh. Is that better? It upgrades the type of imp that's used. But I'm not sure that's actually good. Fuck no, I think that's actually pretty bad. Well, rage isn't bad, so to speak. And the other one is kill all imp units, deal 20 damage per imp to enemy units, but it's only on the floor you're on. At the start of this unit's turn, I'm assuming start of the turn and combat, not round. Like, that's the 10 damage. Okay, so rage is 6 plus 4 plus 2. So it's technically plus 2 damage total, not including the body. But you lose the instant burst damage, which has marginal utility. By clearing the riffraff out of the way. So yeah, no, I think it's actually good to get one level and bad to get anything else. Let's take the other and go on with our lives. Alright. This is a lot of lifesteal. I want to kill you, but it's not happening. Yeah, sure, I can give you a morsel jeweler. You can go down a fire. Mama! Mama! God, these things are cute. Anyway. We'll do an enraged impling and ultimately deal a lot of damage. Why do you have an exclamation point? Oh yeah, you'll pop at the beginning of turn. How dare you? You know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? No. Mama! I'm sorry. What a fun day. This is glorious. I love these imps. They're adorable beyond compare. Anyway. Consistent rage to fling and kill. Toss up a packed morsel. You don't need damage, you just need health. But I also want to clear things out of the way, so we'll clear things out of the way. We can put a steward on the second floor. All other combat-based ones will go up here. You can take extras. I say as I now split open these 2 more morsels and realize that I've wasted some time. Does this do 20 per? Oh my god, it does. Well, time to violently regurgitate every single morsel we've had. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem real fast. First things first, because it's funny. Take all the damage you physically can. Alright. Now this is all here. Wretch. Hand is full. I wonder why. Take a little bit of extra life. Take a little bit extra life. Damage shield the tank, and then these morsels can just fill up our hand for the time being. My deck is full of implings. Or not implings, but morsels. Wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. Give me this. Pop this, because why not? Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me my energy. And we're not going to play the impling no matter what we do, because we have a chance of flinging 2 of them next turn. I didn't know this, but I think lifesteal actually triggers off the Imp Toss. Neat. We could violently retch more morsels from the deck, but I feel as if some people would just shoot me immediately for actually daring to suggest that. Because it's crazy, even for me. I feel I need to do nothing. Alright. Ah, Pyre Chomper's adorable. Fat little bastard getting me a lot of this. Too bad it's not what I need right now. Grovel. cower and beg. Ooh. I am generating energy. And a fair amount of it, too. But I was just going to grab an imp. So yeah, no, it's not good. I mean, yes, every time he attacks, he gets +5 attack strength. So yes, he does get stronger every time he attacks. I can either go for a relic, which could be Grodd. But I'm going to try to get consistent multi-strike on the man first. Don't need endless. Damage shield 3, they buffed it from 2 beforehand. However, I don't like any of these personally. But we can, in fact, make him not just the Alpha Fiend, but the Alpha Fiend. And so he will be the Alpha. Again, this is not a good idea, but it's what we're doing. Get rid of a train steward? Am I really going to relegate myself to only having imps to use? And I think the answer is yes. And the rest of the imps take care of themselves. Concealed Cavern. Remove the rubble. They will eventually come back to life after the next fight, which is fine by me. I just have to know not to purge them from my deck. I like relics. Problem is this guy has sweep, which ruins everything, so I can't take it. I must. Are you sure he can't just reach up through the train? By the way, he is so big, he's clipping through the top of the next cart. Not from his horns, but from his back. Do this. Pop you, and pop the one at the back. Do this again. We will give everything to the little one in the front, including the health, because I got nothing better to do with my time. How dare you? Can't use any action, so he shouldn't be able to flee. Yeah, okay, he can't. Alright, perfect. You've got nothing, so we will just toss up an Impling, because why not? Killing the one in the back. Shade Splitter, getting the energy, which no one ever wants or needs. And I can retch. I only have 2 imps that are... Oh, I have 5 imps. Never mind. Take a Morsel Miner? You can live, so you can take both of these. And then we'll put the combat morsels on the top. Good, the sweeper isn't through here. Do this, which will kill front, back, and damage you. Actually, you know what? Rage. Rage. Pop you, because I don't like you. And now I can't get rid of the Queen's Impling, but you know what? That's fine. We'll find an imp to place in the top row soon enough. Alright. As I said, one Impling will go on top. Mama! The second Impling will go on the bottom. We'll pop everything. You can rage. That can only be rage. That can only be cleared by the guilt and subjugation of the unclean. Pop one of you. We'll give you damage and health because it's funny. We'll begin the process of loading you up with more stuff. If you weren't remotely terrified of this thing before, this thing has about as much stats as a Legion of Wax with one upgrade. It's a little stupid. I hate you and your stealth. It can go die in a fire. Actually, wait. You're the most useless, so you're gonna go out in front. Here's the thing, you're gonna get popped immediately on the first turn. And there's nothing else I can do that's sacrificial. Alright, so everything else goes in the top row. We are so close. The imp that will pierce the heavens. Alright, I'm gonna retch first. I know my hand is full. There's a point to all this. Lifesteal's great. The imp is now almost going to win. Alone. Health. And the imp wins. Huzzah! Hurrah! God, this is stupid. Let's make it better. Ah, yeah, you're still going to get hurt. But it's funny. Meep meep! The baby imp wins. It's my imp in a box. Oh baby, yes! This game let me get my transcendent imp. God, this still feels dumb. It sounds dumb to me. The imp was harder, better, faster, stronger. Is there a spell that I would enjoy? Personally, yes. I would actually like to, on Imp in a Box, upgrade it and take away its pain. By take away its pain, I mean do something else with it. There's nothing I want to do with Merchant of Steel, because the imps aren't worth my time. And there's nothing in the Concealed Caverns I'm looking for. If I was looking for cards to delete, none of them really, because the vast majority of these cards delete themselves from my deck. So I actually just want to come here and do one specific thing and seeing if that's possible. I have to re-roll because I don't think a single one of these are worth my time. No, Oh wait, there's the remove consume. It's only 1 mana. I could have given it holdover, but I'm just going to make it cost 0. Alright. And since we have the money, it's... Picking up the additional packed morsel was actually kind of pointless. Was it, though? Yeah, especially considering we're generating it per turn, so we'll get rid of it. Make the deck slightly thinner. I'm gonna go pour myself something to drink real quick, and I will return. Multi-strike Rage is this fell. Alright, I return. Now, all of them have dazed too, perfect. Well, you're dazed, so I think it's nice for me just to swing you immediately. There's a lot of damage coming my way, but do you see how much I care? The answer's not really. This Rubble Morsel can get in the way and take some of the pain. We fling one of you, and that clears out the problem. Get up here with the Shade Splitter, and that's the entire problem dealt with. We'll even clear the first Alabaster Guardian, because the Alabaster Guardian sucks that much to deal with. I should have put these actually out in the front. It doesn't change anything, because this still dies because everything attacks it, but these guys could have attacked first, and maybe did something else. Oh well. It's my imp in a box. Did you do twice on the... Alright, and I can't do anything of that sort, so... Pyre Chomper. Everything burns. Fledgling Imp. And you're dead. Perfect. Can you take, like, 10 less? You can? Perfect. He might live, but it gets it out of my deck. It's no longer a problem. And we'll start building up morsels on the top so I can toss a random imp to be god. It's unfortunate we can't get rid of him, but 1 or 2 sneaking... Oh, this Alabaster Guardian's gonna be a problem. And I can't even get rid of this Master of Light because he sweeps. The stupid son of a... I'm a little mad. It's the perfect storm of problems. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to start pumping these imps down. Not because one of them will live, mind you, just because I'm angry. You can take lifesteal, that's the most useful to you. How do you get eaten? Oh well. Rage all you want, it is not happening. You aren't getting through, you aren't doing anything of that sort. You, I would love to pop you, but that's not happening. You are doing such a meager amount of damage that I could care less. Instead, step right over here, into my office, let us start the killing. Morsel Miner's a yes. It's a yes from me, dog. You have to take the health morsel, you can't take any other option. Everything else, pop on down here. We will Shade Splitter it up and slowly start trying to boost our damage back. And by the way, that means you, and you too. So we're going to create the Mega Imp once more. This means he's gonna live with a lot of health too. That's a problem. Up at the top, imp in a box. Earnestly? Oh, freaking sweep triggers. Why? Why are sweep triggers the thing? Why can't they just die in a fire? I hate sweep triggers so much. It only gives you rage. It doesn't matter. Let's see here. Pop. Pop. Up we go. Life steal to and fro. Take one of these. And take both. And I would love to toss you up, and I can easily do so to deal a little bit more harm. I want to deal with problems. The problems are not letting me deal with them. But as I always say, it's an imp in a box. Double Pyre Chomper? Sure. Morsel. You're definitely going out in front, because I want you to die. How many do I need? There we go. That kills you off. You are actually pretty close to killing me. Actually, if Fel powers this one up, I might be doomed. Oh no, she will. Oh, thank God, she missed. She missed. I still need to deal with you because you're a problem. I still feel fear. I'm going to begin the long, arduous process. Welder imps are not what I need. Oh, it was the... Honestly, it's all the sweeping triggers. It was all the sweeping and slay triggers on an imp-heavy build. If I would have known ahead of time, I would have never bothered. But yeah, this is probably going to be my demise, because I don't think I can deal enough damage. Like, I can be hopeful. Alright, here, let's be honest. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take everything that deals damage, and I mean just straight up deals damage to him, and place it right here. Since there's nothing else that deals any harm, he'll get away with the rest of this. Morsel Miner will not go out on you. It'll actually go out down here. And a damage shield will also go out down here, because you're just tanking things. Health? And I guess health will start going out as well, and the energy, well, let's deal with it. Please, oh merciful creature, do not kill me. You did not. Thank you. Fel, you are no longer a cheating son of a... Okay, well, I did say it was my imp in a box, and it is not going to be that type of my locks, because it would have been an imp in a box, but I don't have that choice, you slimy fox. So, morsel, I should have put the health ones down below. Damage is definitely going to go on. We're going to try to get another, but that's not happening. Now, is it? So we're going to place you here, and... earnestly, it's just the main hope that I put down enough gorge triggers that it won't be a problem. We'll put up 2 stacks of lifesteal, because that's what's going to matter more. Everything else we don't prepare the top floor for. And we're going to hope and pray. It's not going to be enough. We are dead to Fel. Turns out the Fat Man, if he doesn't have multi-strike triggers, it doesn't matter. He will still fail. The only recourse is I get Transcend Imp right now, and can start dumping Transcend Imps, because it's too random. But you said no, and that's a problem. So I will... It doesn't matter. Wretch. You have Lifesteal, but Lifesteal isn't going to matter much. So here's what's happening. I've got a terrible rage inside me. I can do you both. That'll cause you both to die to Fel on the first turn. Damage Shield 1, which will boost your ability to deal some harm. This combined with this should give you another turn, and that is probably the best we can physically do. That's just really disappointing. It feels great, but Fel just stomps me. Most because I just didn't get multi-strike on the big striker in the second row. I don't think I didn't identify anything I did really wrong. 66 imps, 66 summon triggers. Ah, well, new run.